Hello everyone and welcome back to NotesNaka. In today's video, we're going to talk about fundamental steps of DIP. When we are talking about digital image processing, when we have an image, then we want to do some processes on it or change it or modify it in such a way that it can become useful for us. So for that, there are many different steps and many different processes that we can apply. So the first thing that we do is image acquisition. This basically means that we acquire the image or getting the image from any source, be it taking the picture or from anywhere. So basically bringing the image so that you can process it further is known as image acquisition. So there are two ways of doing it, capturing and digitizing, which we will talk about in a separate video. And after image acquisition, we find out the problem domain. So what is that we want to do with the image? What is the result that we want to find out from the image? So after stating that what we want to do with the image, we go on and further apply different steps to reach that goal. After that, the next thing that we do is image enhancement. So image enhancement means that we better the image. That means we take the image and modify it and apply different filters and do different things to make the image look better basically. That's the same thing that our editors do on our phone as well. When we take the image and then we apply different filters or increase the brightness, lower the contrast and many other things, basically to look better. So that is what image enhancement does. And after doing image enhancement, we can basically find out different conclusions from the image. So that is an important step as well. But it all depends on the problem domain, what we want to do on the image and what we don't. There are two ways of doing image enhancement, that is time domain or spatial domain, and another one is frequency domain. We will be talking about these also in a very detailed manner later on. After that, we have image restoration. So what we do in image restoration is, if suppose the image is damaged, suppose we took the image and in the process of giving the image to the person who is going to do the processing, suppose some image become damaged or some parts are missing, then image restoration is done, and it is done using point spread function PSF. After that, there is another process that we can also apply, that is color image processing. Suppose you have a black and white image and you want to color it, then we can do this. There are basically three colors that are mainly used, that is red, blue and green, and every image is formed using these three colors only. Using these colors, the image is colored and processed. So after that, we can do wavelets and multi-resolution processing. In this, when you want to represent the images in various degrees or resolution, wavelets and multi-resolution process works as a foundation. Suppose you want to convert your image into wavelets. Suppose you need it in degrees for any type. It can be to do any type of thing, like you want to extract something from the degrees, then you want to do this process. After that, another step that you can apply is compression. This is used to reduce the size of the image. There are many websites, when we send an email and all, we cannot exceed a value or a limit of an image or a video, right? So that is compression. There are two ways of doing that, lossy and lossless. In lossy, the quality degrades and you cannot retrieve the original image again. But in lossless, quality is also maintained and the original image can be retrieved back as well. Another step that you can apply is morphological processing. So morphology basically means shape and size of anything. So external structure is changed in morphological processing. The shape and size is what we deal with in morphological processing. Large to small images, like changing the shape of faces and human. Suppose in our editors like Resturation and all, you can thin the face of the person or thin the waist and all, and a fat person can also look a thin person, and stuff like that can be done using morphological processing. There are two main operations, that are dilation and erosion. After that, another one is segmentation. So in segmentation, we break the image into segments to analyze a particular segment closely. We basically want to find out how an image is formed. Suppose this is an image, so segmenting will mean this, this, this. So basically it is formed of 3 components, and we can closely study each and every component in this process. After that, we have object recognition. Suppose we want to recognize an object. So for that, what we do is, when we take an image and save it in some server or anywhere, then we save the description about the image as well as a label. So sometime if you want to do some classification or apply some machine learning techniques or AI and all on the image, then this can come very handy. So this is also a step that we do on images. So this was all for the fundamental steps of image processing. After this, we're going to talk about the components of image processing as well. So see you again in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.